Hello everyone, welcome to Jobskillshare.org. Today we will go back to our first course, which is the first Welcome to Jobskillshare course, which everyone should take if you're a new learner. Today we're actually talking about external resources. So what do I mean by external resources on this platform? If you guys are coming from my old system, you already know. But if you're a brand new person coming to this system, then we will explain that now. Basically, when you go to the home page, you might see something different. You might see a different course like this. It says CompTIA A plus video training, or maybe something like free CompTIA. It is free. All of these are free. But like we discussed this in our old system, that we do not want to reinvent the wheel. We cannot create all these courses from base, meaning like what is operating system, what is RAM, what is ROM. We are focusing more on titles, like you just get out and start working. That's what our focus is on. So we will find that information that you will need for basically to understand what we are trying to do in the course, like help desk entry level, or maybe the Office 365, or the ticketing system, or the computer lab technician. These titles are different than what these courses are. Now, that's why we say that these are external resources that we directly approach the owner of the site. Meaning, for example, here we have Professor Messer. So we have directly emailed and got permission that can we use your videos, can we create a course, can we modify it, or can we create our own projects on top of your videos. But the deal is that we use their direct links. So basically we're helping the site and they're helping our site. It's kind of like that. But the most important part in this video is the time, the amount of time, the the amount of time that we do research for you. Now, if you are a normal person and you don't have these information, you really have to find every single thing on your own. So what we do is we do the research. We find all that information that you need to build a strong base for your courses. Then we put it right here in a course terms, and then you move up to your titles. So we recommend if someone is brand new and they're taking these courses. Now, of course, they can take it if they're quick, they will learn things, but there might be a term that might be missing. There might be something that we will say in the video, or say something or do something that will make no sense to you. So that's where you will need to come back to these courses and take it, because these are basic, the first point for any IT person. So for example, if I click on, let's say, this section, right, this course right here, this is by Professor Messon, and we clearly say that it's free, it's online. And then on the bottom we say, we will be adding hands-on projects, and we recommend that you guys should know these things. Like, we will not explain what operating system is, we will not explain these kind of things. So let's say, for example, you start this course. It's pretty cool that someone have already spent that kind of time in a professional method, so then you guys can understand all these, just like you guys go to colleges and somebody's just doing it from books and explaining every single term. This is what it is. Basically, we are also providing you that, so you can come here, you can see the Windows features, you can learn about command line, and this is also pretty much hands-on thing, but it's focused towards certifications, and kind of like it's a broader way of doing things. So it's good. You will start this, you will learn these terms. Now you have something in your mind, but then you want to come back to our courses, which is directly made by us, and we do it very, like, very friendly way, just like you would go to work and start working as a help desk technician, or Office 365 or IT support specialist that's coming in this pretty soon. So these type of things, we want to make sure that you guys know what external courses or what external resources, what it means and why are they here in this platform. Because at the end, it's all about research and getting the right information, so that it saves your time, it saves our time, that we will not be explaining things in a very basic way, but we're focusing directly on the job titles, the real world scenarios, that that you guys can just learn and jump in and start working. So this is just one example that we are using Professor Messer. We already talked to other sites that are pretty famous outside on a internet, on YouTube. So we're working with them, and we're finding more and more and more people to help us, and we will create courses for you guys. And what we're doing a little different is that since this is online, available for free, anyone can take their courses on the site, but there's basically no way to kind of like track the system. So we did that in the last platform too, and we're doing it in this new one also. We're creating courses on top of those sites so that you guys can track your progress first. Also, we will be creating projects inside these courses, so that makes it even much better course. So let's say you take these courses, you're trying to prepare yourself for certifications, but at the same time you're actually working to hands-on on these projects that what we do at work. So if there's an A+ course and it says something about troubleshooting, and so then we will do is we will show you some real-world scenarios that will exactly make sense why you need to know a process for troubleshooting. So if it was a troubleshooting about something like networking, and then here's let's say a lesson about it, and they say a process, you need to follow these steps, but then you're thinking, how does it really look in a real world? Then we will show you exactly the same real world scenario while we are at work. So isn't it cool that now you have something really professional course, but at the same time you're actually looking at reality and looking at the real world examples? And that's what it's all about, that we will create courses from external resources, we'll talk to them, we'll find people for you, and then once we do that, we'll create title-based courses that's going to be either short course or maybe a very long course, but it's going to be like that. So then it will make no confusion for users, because there's so much information out there, there's so much technologies, there's so many new things are coming up now. So then it confuses people that where do I start, where can I build my strong base for IT or any other courses. So thank you for being so nice, and everyone is pretty cool about the new system, and just new information that we have, as you guys can see, new instructors starting their courses, Linux in the beginning. I can't wait to see the videos, and also the Carlos one, and there's other people that are creating PHP courses, kind of web-based. So awesome, we're getting to somewhere else now, and there's going to be a lot of information in this platform in a few months. Thank you.